Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. Today we're going to be looking at what the Divine Masculine is thinking, feeling and doing, and let's see if anything's changed. So this is a 3D aspect of Divine Masculine. So as I'm getting myself prepared, let's go into the psychic messages for today. We've got red roses coming very strongly, an engagement ring very strongly, and dogs are also featuring very prominently, particularly white dogs or smaller dogs. Also seeing the type of dog, which is a poodle, which may be significant for some of you. We're also getting, barbecuing food or celebrations. So, going to perhaps a neighbour's house or a friend's house. That's coming up prominently as well. The sun is big at the moment, getting out in the sunshine. And also the moon, that's the duality there. So day and night, or night and day, is coming up strongly. Perhaps your Divine Masculine lives in a different part of the world or in another locality from you, where your time zones are different. Okay, so let's, I'll see if any more messages come through. I've got one last one for now, and that's electrical equipment. That's featuring quite prominently too. Okay, so Divine Masculine is thinking at the moment. In the past, he's used his intuition to work out that, this cycle of, he wants to give equally to his Divine Feminine. He wants to work hard for the relationship. So he's always known this, but now he wants to come forward and actually compensate her for her hard work in the relationship, because a lot of Divine Feminines have taken a major role in uplifting Divine Masculine. We've also got a toxic energy coming through, so be aware that Divine Masculine could be struggling with addiction at this time, or codependency, which can include karmic relationships and karmic partnerships. I'll just get a clarifier on that. Third party situation. So Divine Masculine could possibly have a partner, but he's wanting to communicate that he's had enough of the karmic partner. So that's what he's thinking. He's feeling highly emotional at the moment. This other woman or other situation is done with. He doesn't want this any longer. He wants to come into healing. He wants to move toward the soulmate. He's feeling this extremely strongly, this passion, this love. The other day it was coming through as a real passion, a sexual energy, but today the feeling is a deep love, a very, connected love. So when he looks up into the stars or at the sun or at the moon, he's thinking of Divine Feminine. When he has a shower or a bath or is out in nature. He thinks of divine feminine. He wishes that she was by his side. That's how he's feeling. His action space at the moment is that he's come out of a feeling of depression and out of a feeling of, that passionate love where he at first wanted just to, perhaps, have sex with the feminine. This feeling now is coming into, a more balanced connection where, it's a lot deeper than just wanting sex. It's a lot deeper than just wanting control, like the masculine control that we so often see, in partnerships. He doesn't want to be domineering. He wants to have a connection that's fair and just and loving. So let's now see what secrets he has that he's not stating out loud. Okay, so something's causing him sleepless nights, some sorrow and heartache. Perhaps if he's in a third-party situation himself, which, remember, can be people, places or things. This is causing him some grief because he knows he needs to let go of this. He knows he needs to gain his own strength to move out of this and take a leap of faith. He doesn't want to be harsh, and he doesn't want to give an offer to divine feminine that he can't come through with. So this is the secret at the moment. Although many divine masculines have come and said, that they're in love with divine feminine, some of them are struggling to get out of karmic situations, to move forward. They may not have the resources with regard to money or time, or they may be, in a codependency of some kind. They may have family or children or a partner or friends that rely on them heavily. Or this can pertain to addictions as well. So how do they move forward out of that is the question. So let's take a look at some love messages now from divine masculine to divine feminine. Okay, just remember all of these messages may not pertain to everyone. There is a message here for divine feminine that someone in heaven says hi. So if someone's recently passed or you've been thinking about someone, they're saying hello to you now, which is a really beautiful message. Okay, so in some cases, divine masculine feels like he's waiting for something that isn't going to happen. And he says, I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. So he's feeling that sense of failure. His higher self, his 5D self, says, sometimes I look at you and wonder how I got to be so damn lucky. You mean more to me than you know. I am currently working on becoming the best version of myself. I can't wait for the day we start living our life together. I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. So there's a lot of mixed messages there. It seems that, divine masculine's 5D higher self, is still struggling to be brought down and come into the 3D. And remember, the 3D density is it takes some time. What you do in the 5D realm takes time to come about in the third dimension because of the density difference and the resonance difference in energy. So, although a lot of people state that Gaia is moved into the 5D frequency, that is, definitely true, and it's, quite obvious signs that this is occurring. However, we still have that 3D density of, walking around on a physical plane. So just keep that in mind. So let's just take one little last look at what Divine Masculine wants to say but isn't saying to you at this time. His situation right now makes him feel slightly left out in the cold. Although he knows you're there, he feels very alone where he is in his part of the world, or in his, the smallness of his own world. He wants to say, but can't, that he really wants to make a full-blown offer to you. One where, that can occur when he's not as trapped, when he's not off balance, and when he has enough money to come in and offer you something tangible. Right now, he doesn't feel like he has enough to give in the 3D world. He doesn't feel that he has enough money. He doesn't feel that, perhaps he doesn't have the right clothes to wear if you were to go on a date, or, he's lacking some self-confidence here. So the next messages that he wants to say is that you are his empress. He sees you as the only one he'll ever love. He wants to gift you the whole world. In the past, he was afraid of commitment, but now he sees that commitment to you would be a victory. He wishes that the battle was easier than it was. He has made a decision to not be depressed and not be deceitful in any way. He is committed, and has been for some time, committed to making something occur in physical reality. He doesn't want drama. He's going within at this time. So if you haven't heard from him, he's going within. He's thinking on it. He's planning. He's he's taking this very seriously. He's, Divine Feminine is his world right now. He would be lost without Divine Feminine. So messages to Divine Feminine from Spirit. Remember, we already got someone in heaven says hi. Be assertive. Ask God, or whoever you believe in if you don't believe in God. Know that he or she loves you. Remember, Divine Masculine can be either gender. Someone in your life needs you to call them. You're being asked to love your body and told that you are loved. You're also being given the message that they will call. So if you've been waiting for a call to come through, or maybe a text, that will be happening very soon. So there's some really beautiful messages coming through today. Last few psychic messages is the crown chakras coming through, and of course the color pink, which goes which I don't know why pink is coming through. It just seems significant. I'm also seeing balloons and a party. The word freedom comes to mind, and to love your body, whether you're Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. Take time to love your body, take time to nurture yourself, listen to music, go out in nature, ground yourself, shield yourself, spend time working on your soul growth. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already liked, you may like, subscribe, and share. And please feel free to comment. I love reading comments when they're left there. And if you'd like to connect with me personally, my information is in the description box. And if you want to leave a donation, that's highly welcomed for the channel. And yeah, part of my mission is also helping charities. So people who are less fortunate in other countries is one of the charities that I'm going to be giving to. So if you feel guided to help, it will be, going a long way to help people who are less fortunate than us. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful, really beautiful day. And I'm also sending all of my blessings to you this day, and to me too, of course. We'll share them everywhere. So thanks, guys, and have a really beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye.